Gears of War Damnation, Chapter 12, Sacrifice. One after another, the locusts would pile up. And it wouldn't help that these new locusts, dubbed the Cantus, would not let up and keep killing their comrades. It felt endless. It felt almost pointless. We had to literally make sure that the locusts could not come back. The Cantus made the locusts almost invincible. It was a horrible experience, but we weren't stopping. Me and my comrade were cutting down one locust after another. We didn't falter. We didn't give up. And we were just getting started. We just entered a huge battlefield with about 8 other gears and an endless supply of the locusts. It felt almost silly to see the locusts emerging from the ground when we were underground. They kept using these weird new worms that we'd never seen before as cover. They kept shooting berries and throwing berries in front of them to make them move. Little did they know that this impenetrable defense that they were so proud of was going to be their greatest downfall. We were able to push them back, get them off the worms, and all of us decided to take cover on them. These things were rock solid. Nothing could get through them. Bullets were flying, hitting them everywhere. Nothing. So we started using these worms to our advantage. Started taking out the locusts one after another. When it looked like it was all said and done, a threat I haven't seen in a long time appeared before us. Blood mounts. I haven't seen these things in a long time, but they were relentless. They ran extremely fast and didn't care how many times you shoot them. And their razor-sharp claws that they had in front of them could tear through flesh like butter. They were jumping over the worms, forcing us to be pushed out. One jumped on one of my comrades and immediately killed him instantly. Those things were relentless. A few quick swipes of their blades, and it was all over. I immediately got it off him, but it was too late. All their comrades started pouring bullets into the blood mounts that were running at us. There's at least about 6 of them. And of course, the drones riding on them were firing at us as well. We started running down, started running out of numbers. 3 gears were taken out in about a span of 30 seconds. We were pushed back to the other end of the huge plain that we're in. We're in front of the huge structures that seemed almost like a miniature castle. Giant wall. Huge staircase. Different areas to get over or around the area, but we needed to go through the front, so we needed to find a way to push them back. I did see that one of the staircases at the very top had a mulcher. I immediately rushed up there, grabbed that, and started spraying down all the blood mounts. They stood no chance. They were dead instantly. Everything seemed good. We won, but what? I screamed in horror, as out of nowhere a mortar was fired. It took out everyone. The only one that was left was my comrade, the one that came in with me. He was badly injured. He couldn't even stand. I tried to get him up, but he just kept telling me to leave him. I didn't want to, but the locusts were closing in. He told me not to waste my time and keep screaming at me to leave. I listened. I was running away. I was able to get over the wall and make it deeper into the hollow. But now, I was all alone. Why? Why? Why is it always me? I'm always the one left. I'm always the one last standing. We had it! But once again, the locust proved to be too strong. I made my way deeper deeper in the hollow. It seemed like the further I went, the more dark it got. And I found myself in a place that still haunts me. I could see nothing but people strung up, tortured, being used as tools by the Locust. They had captured so many people, and if I didn't get out of there soon, I was going to be next. I felt this horrible, gut-wrenching feeling that would just not stop. I felt sick. The smell of blood, the sight of these people being ripped open, ripped apart by these things called butchers. It was something that I would never wish on anyone. I was making my way through, trying to be as quiet as possible, when I heard a weird noise, and there he was, right before me, on a cement slab, his limbs pierced to keep him there. He looked the same, but entirely different. I immediately dropped my gun and ran up to him. Brother! Brother, it's me! What happened to you? I tried to talk to him. I tried to reach him. But it was like I wasn't even in front of him. His eyes were white. And no matter what I said, no matter what I did, he wouldn't respond. It's me! What? Brother? Nothing. Here before me was a man that I always looked up to. He always gave me strength. Always made me believe in myself. Always made me feel like I could accomplish anything. Because he could. He was invincible to me. No one can stop him. But they had. No matter what I did, it was pointless. I immediately pulled my sidearm from its holster and put it to his head. Brother, if there's anything left, anything worth saving, let me know now! Let me know! Nothing. Nothing at all. God damn it! I pulled the trigger. And he was gone. The sound of my scream and the sound of the gunshot alerted the locusts nearby. They swarmed me. Within a few seconds, I was surrounded by at least 8 locusts. All of them laughing, chuckling, waiting to do exactly what they did to my brother to me. I stood up with my lancer in hand, with nothing in my heart but hatred, rage, sadness. I wasn't gonna let them get away with this. Out of nowhere, everything just went black. All that I remember was the ecstasy of killing all of them. Blood. Violence. I hardly remember anything. Next thing I knew, I was walking through the hollow, covered in their blood. I no longer feared anything. I no longer feared no one. Throughout my whole life, no matter how bad things got, I could never die. One by one, I saw everyone I care about die. Either they died saving me, or some stroke of luck saved me and they died in my place. I was tired of it. This is worse than death. This is worse than hell. Why can't I save anyone? This is my punishment for not dying on Emergence Day. This is my damnation.